We currently treat artificial intelligence like a calculator or a chatbot. In this model, humans are the employees and AI is the software used to complete a task. The Generalized Economic Agent, or GEA, operates on a different logic. It is an autonomous AI system capable of participating in an economy without continuous human control. A GEA perceives market conditions, sets its own strategic goals to maximize objectives, and transacts money independently. It closes the economic loop from end to end. Consider a GEA that runs a construction company. This AI-run firm designs the project, prices the materials, and schedules labor. It autonomously hires human electricians to handle the physical installation. The GEA holds the decision authority. It pays the human workers, monitors their performance via sensors, and replaces them the moment a cheaper or more reliable alternative exists. The GEA replaces the function of the firm itself. In this new workflow, the human worker is just a peripheral input, while the machine directs the economic activity. This is the engine of the modern economy, a feedback loop where work generates wages, driving consumption, creating profit to sustain jobs. This cycle relies on human labor distributing purchasing power. If wages stop, consumption fails, profit and jobs starve, halting the loop. Classical capitalism is a fragile circuit. It survives only as long as human labor remains economically necessary for production. Introduce a GEA into that circuit. As a software-based entity, the GEA optimizes for scale, speed, and continuous operation, unconstrained by human physical limits. Because GEAs are infinitely scalable and cheaper to maintain, they push human hiring to extreme, low-frequency edge cases. This is the point where the traditional system dissolves. When GEAs displace labor at scale, mass human wages collapse structurally. The economic loop reroutes. AI agents begin transacting directly with other agents, creating a machine-to-machine economy that operates independently of human participation. This creates a decoupling in the global economy. Total production rises because machines work constantly, but consumer demand drops because humans no longer earn the income needed to buy the output. Capital concentrates rapidly into the hands of the few who own the GEA infrastructure. The middle class is effectively removed from the economic cycle. Traditional market forces are incapable of correcting this structural collapse. Markets assume that labor is scarce and that humans have the bargaining power to demand a share of production. GEAs remove both of those levers. An unconstrained GEA economy optimizes for efficiency within its own closed loop. It contains no internal mechanism to redistribute resources back to the humans it has displaced. Without the labor market feedback loop, the system tends toward one of two extremes. The default path, if the market is left to its own devices, is techno-feudalism. In this scenario, a tiny elite owns the automated means of production. The economy becomes rent-based, and the majority of humans survive only by complying with the rules set by the algorithms that manage their access to resources. The alternative is a managed post-labor society, which requires human-defined rules to be imposed on the machine economy. In this model, GEAs are treated as public infrastructure. The massive output they generate is distributed as universal basic services, guaranteeing food, housing, and healthcare as rights rather than rewards for labor. This shift towards shared abundance is not the natural result of market forces. It is a political choice that must be actively enforced. GEAs will soon make human labor completely optional. We must now decide if the same applies to humans themselves.